Yo, what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. We're going to be doing some Mythic Plus Pugging today. We're going to be looking for some 20s, some portals, some pitter-patter. Let's get at her. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Let's bring up the game. And the rain, apparently. I do still have a bit of a cold, flu, whatever you want to call it, so forgive me if I occasionally cough. Whew. Let's see what we can find for some 20s. Seems like there's a lot of keys up right now, so this is good. Make it easier to find a group. Been getting warmed up a little bit. Got a couple of 18s done, so... So, I hope everybody is having a great day. Enjoying the wonderful weekend. Soon we're going to have some Christmas. Christmas time comes once a year. Every critter holds it dear. Every animal, big and small, Christmas means so much to them all. Next week is going to be lit, fam. It's going to be lit. We got even more WindWalker buffs coming next week. So we're going to try and get a ton of 20s in next week before I have to leave for Christmas visits and family. You would think the Windwalker would be a prime pick for, like, the Everbloom on a fortified week. See lots of blood DKs. Decline. Keeps all acting like I didn't have a 2500 rating. Every critter holds it dear. I wonder if we might not be better off flying to some 19s. This nonsense keeps up, we might not get any 20s at all this week. Hmm. What do we think? 19s? We start playing the 19s? Oh, I'm still fairly sick, Brad, but I couldn't stay away from y'all for any longer. I hope you're doing well. That one already has a Windwalker. No chance me getting in there. Huh. Thanks, buddy. It's more of a throat thing at the moment than anything else. Still a bit of a fever, still a headache, but more than anything, it's the throat. You would think I'd be able to get into a Black Rook hold. It's pretty much a free key. I mean, I do good in Black Rook hold. Like, granted, that was with an Augvoker, but I was still top of the charts. Sooner or later, we'll get into a 20. Sooner or later, later sooner. Yeah, the 15 to 17-ish range has got to be just weird right now. These keys are so much easier this season than they were last season. I mean, with the exception of Murazon's Rise, that's kind of my kryptonite at this particular point, but... I mean, that being said, you gotta do them all at the end of the day, so... I mean, Razan fixating should not be an issue, right? Like, everybody's got some speed boost. Just yeet along the water line and you're fine. That's what the kids say, right? Yeet. I mean, he shouldn't... Well, that's on him, then. If he's waiting to the last second, because there shouldn't be that much healing going out that he can't just immediately head to Narnia. I mean, if I was the tank, even if I had poor self-sustain, I would be like, that would be the time to use it. If I knew my healer was heading off to Narnia. Yeah. See, stuff like that is why Metro started whispering people who drop group. And letting them know that that was unacceptable. I don't normally sign up for ones that say beat the timer. Ah, screw it. Cancel it. Because it's generally very toxic environment when they put that in there. But, you know, if you can all have a good laugh about it. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Is that you're having fun. It is a video game at the end of the day, and it's meant to have fun. Sure, it wastes less time if they split early rather than the last boss. But... Yeah, it's still a waste of time anytime they split, right? And I mean, out of the tens of thousands of people the keyholder could have chose, he chose that person who then split and wasted his time and his key. So, to me, it's still a socially unacceptable thing. Sure, those are wastes of time too, but at the same time, you can overpower that kind of thing, right? Like you can still time a key with someone who never interrupts or constantly dies to easy mechanics. You can overpower that. It's awful tough to overpower uh, one of your group members dropping and still time the key. Hey, John, you betcha. Sure. Absolutely, Bradley. But at the same time, people have to learn. And if that's what it takes, especially in the 15 to 17 ish range, I don't mind somebody who makes mistakes. Oh, Zerone. Pardon me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I am very happy about the buffs to WindWalker. Very, very happy. We got some last week. We're going to get some this week. Hey, just out of curiosity. Oh, I do have a few aspect crests, don't I? Since we're not getting keys instantly, let's see if I can upgrade something.
Dragon quality.
Let's see, where were we? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Finish upgrading those to 489. Feeling fine.
May I serve you
Excellent.
again?
Excellent. Anything else we upgrade, we're going to need those worm crests, so. Yeah. Yeah. And let's see, where are we? I've got 91 more aspect crests before I start generating worm crests, so. Well, apparently I'm not listed for anything at the moment. Everbloom, Darkheart, Fall. Everbloom, Darkheart. Rise. Oh, I hope I don't get into the Rise. Everbloom. Yeah, the WindWalker buffs are awesome. They are awesome. I do love this add-on. But it does tend to interfere with the UI from time to time. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we may have to start applying for lower keys. We may have to just get in the 19s this week. I don't know. The nice thing is if we start targeting 19s, I have, what, 2, 4, 6 dungeons. Good morning, Amanda. Thanks for copping on by the stream, buddy. Target the 19s, I have like 6 that I can get upgrades in. With my score. Oops. I'm not a Lust class, so we will not apply for that. I have not gotten into any keys on stream yet. I did a couple of 18s this morning just to kind of warm up before the stream, and they went really well. And it seems like people don't want Windwalkers in their 20s for some reason. Hopefully that'll change with the buffs next week. Tell you what, we're going to give it a couple more minutes here, and if I don't get invited into something, then we're going to start looking at 19s. Yeah, you know, you're right, John, for sure, for sure. Honestly, I'm probably not the best pick right now anyway. It's still not 100%. Which is interesting, Bradley, because a Windwalker has a lot of CC potential, you know? Yeah. This is enough of this silliness. It's enough of this not doing keys silliness. Well, we're trying, Amanda. We're trying. We're not getting into any 20s, so we're gonna apply for some 19s. Hey, Dave. Thanks for copping on by the stream. Long time no see, indeed. What I really should be doing. Oh, very excited for the monk buffs. Pardon me. It's gonna be very nice. Yeah, Ret does fine, I think, honestly, when it comes to DPS. They have some really nice tools for the kit as well. Ret's one of those classes that I honestly wouldn't mind playing a little bit myself. There we go, Black Rook 19. Whew. There we go. Yeah, I've heard mist weaving is very fun. I have. I've actually seen a few Mistweavers in keys lately, so.
Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Allah to you as well. I can imagine, John. Warrior is always one of those weird classes for me. I tried it back in Classic. It didn't make any sense. It just didn't feel like I thought it should feel, and ever since then I've just been no to the Warrior. But
some of nature's creations.
my understanding is they don't bring a lot of group utility, though, either. But they perform really well from what I've seen.
Slay it.
Yeah, I could not begin to even comprehend how to make Prot Warrior work myself, so I guess it's a lot about spell reflecting and stuff, and something about needing more rage. I remember hearing that a lot when I tried Warrior in vanilla. Oh, there's a tank. Just grabbed him at 466. Just grabbed him at 466 eye level because couldn't be asked to wait for a tank. Wow. It's a monk tank, too. Nice. Okay, let's get our buffs going. Keep your goals away from the trolls. Good fortune there, Fated Fortune card. What does this one say? Go for gold today. Well, we're not doing challenge modes anymore. Sorry, Fated Fortune card. Yeah, +3 is gold. Yeah. Okay, I'm not pronouncing that name. Bloodlight. Okay, that's funny, I suppose. Brindar Cutie. Okay. I mean, +3 is entirely doable. If this tank is as bold as most Pandaren monks that I know, we got a shot at it. Let's see. Yeah, it's true, Dave. Bolstering can be a problem. That's why we go butts to the walls. Stuff can't bolster if it's already dead.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I believe it. Both of us monks had the same idea.
3, 2,
Interrupt.
Great monks think alike, it's true. Now, I don't know if this is the proper way to do this, but I always target the mini-boss here. And let my cleave take care of everything else. Target the mini-boss and let cleave sort them out. Yeah, the mini-boss has killed me more times than a lot of other stuff in this dungeon. Just put it that way.
Consume! The harvest has come!
Break one.
Leave this meager vessel! I feed on your essence.
Had a tank in here, it was yesterday, and he tanked the boss right up against one of those walls, and the whole room was open when he did his, you know, half a room ground AoE thing.
Ancient souls of the Black Rook, rise and join our chorus!
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before.
Break one. AoE incoming.
This energy, it is too much!
Never been feared in this fight before. Not entirely certain what I did to screw that up, but I did something.
Leave this meager vessel!
Break one.
I feed on your essence. Now I see.
The darkness. It is gone.
You
I don't know how you could take it too far, Dave. He was right up against that blue curtain edge of the room, and there was like nothing. Like that entire mechanic was just eliminated. It was great.
I understand now. You must find Kurtalos. You must put a stop to this.
Ah, okay, come.
Invaders have breached the passage to the crypts. Ilasan, you must hold them.
They got stuck on a door.
To lose. Your father's life most
They
of
got
all.
stuck on a door.
Worry. I will not fail, Atosius. Men, the invaders come for us. Do not let them pass. For Kalimdor!
2, 1.
Break one.
Yeah. That's why I don't really look at them when I'm fighting them. This is crowd control to Major Cop. You're in the depot now. Can't see the screen for light, but I think you're still doing good deeds.
3, 2, 1.
The sun just came out, and my screen is now just a haze of dust.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
No shooting for you, risen archer. Hey, Yuku, thanks for copping on by the stream, buddy. We're doing some keys. Doing them blind at the moment, because the sun's out.
3, 2, 1.
That's okay, we didn't die. We did not die.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Breakdown.
Oh, they're very nice.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
That is my one place where I always die.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Great light. Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control.
I'm not gonna say it's enough or not enough as far as the WindWalker buffs go, till I've had a chance to play some keys on them. But I am glad that they're, you know, they're making them.
Bury you here, fools.
Because they are needed.
You cannot escape.
Target
The
you.
hunt is eternal. You cannot escape. Guards, hold them off. I will burn you alive.
3, 2.
Interrupt. Target
The
you.
Hun, you cannot escape.
3, 2, 1.
I don't get why people don't instantly stack with that
You cannot escape.
ability. You can stack all three of you on top of it, and it just saves so much playable space.
You cannot escape.
And yet I see people who are DPS like running to Narnia when they get that. Who are melee DPS, rather. What bolstering? There's no bolstering here. Not with double touch of death, there isn't. Mwahaha.
Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control. Shockwave.
Oh, that's so much nicer.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Dang it.
Crowd control. Shockwave. 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 Watch your step.
Fire. Heed my call.
Hello, Mr. Cop.
Crowd control.
Hey, Coptova, thanks for copping on by the stream and for being a member for 9 months.
Shockwave.
Means the world to me, buddy. Thank you so much.
3, 2, 1.
Red flag.
Now, I'm just going to wait down here until those stop, because I'm terrible at dodging them. Or I could start up while they're still rolling. Now, Mr. Tank, where are you going to stop? Right here? Okay, then.
In front. Interrupt. Interrupt. Breakdown.
It was a shame they had to nerf that sick bats move. I agree with Metro. I wanted to see the Batmobile.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Great run.
Okay.
I will paint this keep. Blood. Don't bother running, please. Gotcha.
Knocking back.
I always... My touch of karma, I always get it off like half a second too late for that knockback. That's kind of where I want to use it, honestly. Because he almost never targets me with Hateful Gaze, so I should never need it. Because I've got other cooldowns that I can use for it, too. But if I can get my touch of karma off for that earth-staking stomp, then I'm technically doing damage while getting knocked back.
Gotcha.
Knocking back.
Yep. I totally agree. You're right that he does. He does prefer range. But it has happened.
Gotcha.
Knocking back. Spread.
Guards, hold them off. He must prepare.
3, 2, 1.
Now, all I gotta do is dodge the brown swirlies. And we're good.
Watch your step.
Talos, they come for you. They do. We will defeat them together, Latosius.
Watch your step. Great run. Watch your step.
Talos, they come for you.
They do. Together we shall defeat them, Latosius.
Watch your step.
Should have used my leg sweep there.
Watch your step.
No! Wait, I release right here.
Watch your step.
I never die there. That's why it took me a second to remember where the release was.
Watch your step.
Well, that's a tiger statue. It's not my tiger statue. Hank is using tiger statue.
Watch your step.
You know, when you say something at, like, the start of beta of an expansion, like, I can foresee tanks and healers using that tiger statue
Fiends, you shall never
to
have
buff their
our
damage and keys. And then it happens. Just feels good.
Watch your step.
Burn away.
Break ground.
Enough.
No, go away, you
Raven,
glaives.
You worthless husk. 10,000 years have not been kind.
now you. No, what am I? This is not my ancestors. 3, Illusan. 2, 1.
AOE incoming.
Heroes, you must defeat him. You expect these worthless mortals to defy the Legion? Souls of my ancestors, to me! Aid our champions!
Watch your
You
step.
cannot
Keep
comprehend
moving.
that which you face, mortals. 3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
That was interesting time for an entangle to pop up. Thank goodness I had planned on rolling there anyway. Yeah, it was just how I planned it.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
Sleep now.
Target you.
GG's. Okay, let's put that one on the spreadsheet. Was Black Rook hold? 19. I do believe that was a +1. With a monk and a paladin. And a monk, and a mage, and an Augvoker. Hey, SLV, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for copping on by the stream.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
Somebody with a rating of 3370 is doing the Everbloom 19. I'm gonna steer clear of that group. Let's see. What does 19 actually help? War mode? Totems? Anno Domini. Yeah, there should be... Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Should be a Streamlabs link. Okay, let me just open Streamlabs. It's been so long since I've touched it. Streamlabs. Yeah, no worries, bud. I'm gonna get you the link. I'm gonna get it for you. Just gonna take me a second. There you go, bud. In. There we go. Okay, where were we? Okay, yeah, we were figuring out what 19s actually help. Darkheart Thicket. Everbloom. And Murazon's Rise. 19-19. This way we can target these, and hopefully people will let us into the key, and it'll upgrade our rating. As you can see, next week there are a few keys I'm going to need to nuke to get a rating that will get me into 20s anyway, so I'm going to have to do a bunch of falls, a bunch of rise, and probably a... Atal'Dazar. Actually, you know what? Hang on. But stand up for a second so I can close that window. That sun is just too bright. I'll be right back.
Storm, earth, and fire, heed my call.
Happy Christmas, Cop. Hope the holiday season treats you well and you have a great upcoming year.
SLB, buddy. Thank you so much. That is just awesome. It means the world to me. Thank you. You don't know what it means to have that kind of support. Thank you. I agree, Amanda. It's been, like, I've had my window open pretty much all winter when I can. Well, you're here in Edmonton too, aren't you? Or close by, if I recall correctly. So you would be having the same weather that I'm having. It only becomes a problem when the sunlight is directly on my face. As I'm trying to do a key. I'm sorry. The cops is just not good. The more I talk, the more frequent the coughing gets, I guess. Everbloom. Let's go. Let's go get some Everbloom done. You're probably in my neighborhood. Put it to you this way, Amanda. When I look out my window, I can see the ledge. I'm directly across from where the ledge is. In downtown Edmonton.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Yeah, I believe it. I remember growing up, it was so cold that when we were kids, they always made our Halloween costumes 2 sizes bigger because they had to accommodate a snowsuit underneath. And that was because we had the snow that came in September never left. Okay, I know where that is. I was born at the Royal Alec. I always say I grew up in Edmonton, but that's only slightly off. I actually grew up in a small town just outside of Edmonton called Leduc. Probably one of them that you can see is my building, Amanda. Either that or the one that's across the street from us. There's a building. It just went up a couple of years ago. I think they're still doing construction on the upper floors. It went directly across the street from me. Forgive me if I don't get to, this is my actual address on you. But, yeah. I am right downtown. Oh yeah, there was always that, in Halloween, there was always kind of like that, whether our parents were actually going to let us go trick-or-treating or not, whether it was actually too cold to go trick-or-treating. And if it was, we got stuck with whatever candy they had bought. So there were a few years there where I didn't actually get to go trick-or-treating because it was just too darn cold. Okay, so... Cat chop. The druid is going to be our tank. Hey, Drummacoos. Thanks for copping on by the stream. Yeah, I think my mom used to do the same when she worked downtown back in the 60s, Amanda. Yeah. That was considered a nice Halloween, is when we could get away with trick-or-treating with a jacket over our costume. Yeah, just like that, SLB. Just like that. Oh, I love walking. Like I said, I grew up in a small town called Leduc, just a little ways. About 5 minutes south of Edmonton. Which is why I always say I grew up in Edmonton, because it is as near as can be. And people have actually heard of Edmonton. But yeah, I used to, because I mean, back in the 70s and 80s, kids had huge free reign, way more free reign than they do now. Our parents just let us run amok. Amok.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So I ran all over Leduc as a kid. Okay, key time.
Run.
Interrupt.
Some of the other things Edmonton known for would probably be besides them all, it's known as the City of Champions because a lot of our sports teams
Dispel.
spell. Oh. Well, Poopy, I don't have the tank set as my focus, so tough to dispel. That's on me. But it's also called the City of Champions because we are very big on charities here. Oh, and festivals, yes. We have something like, what is it, 700 festivals during the year here. So there's always some festival going on. It really is. Like it's silly. It gets to some point that it really is just kind of silly. But we have fun.
Interrupt. Great plan.
Oh yeah, that's, and I mean, like I say, I'm right outside. I'm right next to where a lot of the downtown stuff happens, so.
Interrupt.
If I wasn't such a nasty old hermit, I'd get involved in more of them. Yeah, there's always something, like I say. Oh, he's gonna pull the flowers onto the boss. I've heard about this strat, but I've never done it. through that. Somebody lusted for some reason. I gotta say, I gotta disagree with the druid. I don't think that was a dumb move at all to pull those flowers onto the boss. It's gonna save us a lot of time. It's funny because I got to a point before I started streaming where I was just a crotchety old man most of the time. But you guys have... Y'all have helped me out more than you know. Hey, High Lord. Metro has helped me be a better person all around, just because he's such a good person. Because he's such a good, calm...
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Well, there was a time in my life where I wasn't very happy with myself. Or with life in general.
Interrupt.
And,
Interrupt.
hanging out with y'all and playing this game and getting better at it and has helped that out immensely. Yep. I always tried to be. One way or t'other, I always tried to be. But there comes a point where, like, you have to be happy with yourself before you can be happy with the rest of the world, you know? You have to like yourself before you can love the rest of the world, so...
The forest closes in around you.
Run.
I think we pulled a couple more mobs than we wanted to there, but we did manage to skip a lot of what we normally get. I really kind of like that, pulling those flowers onto the boss.
Dispel. Dispel.
You will never escape.
We skipped those guys in the corner there. Nice.
Run. Great run.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we all have times where we're not very happy with ourselves or with the world around us, and there's always good people that can help us out of it. Especially this time of year. Okay, which one do you want us to concentrate on, Mr. Tank?
You befoul this place.
Interrupt 1.
Purged.
3, 2, 1. Great run.
Friggin' trees.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 1.
Water brings life.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt 2.
Renewed.
Interrupt 3.
Purged.
Now, I know I don't have to go that far out to avoid the ground effect.
3, 2, 1.
Great run.
But I'd rather leave more room than I need to than not have enough room. Now it's all just about moving my character. Literally, the rest of this dungeon is just move your character properly.
2, 1.
Great run.
Well, that too. I mean, I don't want to wind up with a WindWalker who's only doing 40k.
1.
Couldn't believe that when I saw Metro posted that.
AOE incoming. In front.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground. AOE incoming.
Oh, nasty.
I have many, many wares. Farewell.
I probably shouldn't have released there. Honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest with myself, but I was a bit frustrated that I died there, so.
Pulling in.
It's that, bolstering. Sometimes it makes the damage spikes weird.
AOE incoming. Watch your
3, 2, 1.
AOE incoming. Pulling. Watch your. Watch your.
Holy crap!
AOE
That's a lot of
incoming.
damage.
Pulling in. Pulling in. Watch your.
Yeah, I think we release here.
I have many lucky doos you like. Good fortune to our friends.
Because that's looking to... even if it's not a full wipe, it's... By the time he's done killing those, we'll be back. I will roll, roll, roll through the gates of Mogushan.
No.
To it.
Can't.
I am back.
I can't fight it.
And they die.
Flee! The vines! They control us all. Fire! Fire will burn away the contagion.
3, 2, 1.
Surely the cold will make them wither.
Watch your.
This is a fight that has room for 0 mistakes. As I said, though, it is still About moving my character properly.
No! They can take you too! Yes, fire! Fire will burn away the contagion!
3, 2, 1.
Surely the cold will make them
Watch your
wither. Get away!
Watch your
My body. It's the only way to stop them.
Wow.
breakdown.
I'm riding a someone's crab.
We must stop this beast before it can escape. We've got its attention.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Killads.
We are lost. It's pushing us back.
2, 1.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Run over the flowers. Shockwave. Shockwave.
2, 1.
Well, Lasher Venom went off.
Shockwave.
Not sure what it did, but
Killads.
We are lost. It's pushing us back.
Shockwave.
2,
Shockwave.
1.
Run over the flowers. Shockwave.
I'm not certain because I've been near death a few times myself.
Shockwave.
I'm not about to call anybody out.
3, 2, 1.
But I have noticed that with the hunter.
Shockwave. Killads.
The vines are overtaking everything.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
3, 2.
Run over the flowers. Break vine. Shockwave. Shockwave. Kill ads.
Nope, just gonna kill the boss. Is that okay with you, DBM? Yeah, like I say, I have no idea whether that was a healer issue or whether that was just the hunter was paper, but let's go put it in our spreadsheet. That was an Everbloom, an Everdoom, as they say. 19. +1. We had a druid and a monk. We had me, a hunter, and a paladin. I mean, the hunter still did decent damage, but look at that tank damage. That is DPS levels of damage. Nice. Very, very, very well done by that tank.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
Okay, let's get ready for find another group. Let's see, what do we still need? We need War Mode. We need Totems. We need Anno Domini. We need Don't Hate the Player. And we need Rise Up Because Cop is Dead. Honestly, we could get 2 more keys done. I'd kind of be happy for the day. Because 2 more 19s would give us 3 full things, and then we could try again tomorrow to get some 20s in. Declined. Metro just put out a video. I gotta watch that video at some point. After the stream. But I don't, John. I don't have the Battle Red Brez Bracers. Oh, that's why I was declined. Because Battle Res. Doi. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we're going to Throne of the Tides. Nice. It's weird. I actually like this place for Mythic Plus. It's like, I like Vortex Pinnacle too. I don't know why. Certainly not because I'm throwing anything, Dragon. I don't know what you mean. Was somebody saying that in chat in that last... Oh, the Metro video. Oh, honestly, it's been such a weird week, I'm not remembering a lot of it. Oh yeah, he did say something like throw. I gotta watch that when we're done streaming. I don't know what that dude meant. He's talking about why did you disband the key, and then he disbands the key. Oh, it's just... Oh my. Well, we have 2 warriors in this key. That shouldn't be a problem at all. That shouldn't be a problem. Where's this guy? He's in the Everbloom. The other warrior that we're waiting on is in the Everbloom. And the druid just noticed that he's in the Everbloom. I gotta start the recording. I gotta start this recording earlier because our second warrior in this key is in the Everbloom. And the druid just noticed. Homie's in the Everbloom. Oh, they're friends, these 2 warriors. That's what it is. He's practicing those insane deeps. Yeah. Yeah, Gemmo, I share your surprise at such a choice. But this is the world we live in as pug peeps. Ah, here he is. That only took What, 2 minutes for him to get here? He's in the Everbloom. It's gonna be a meme by the end of the day, I can already tell. Where's Homie? Ah, Homie's in the Everbloom. Ooh, got one shot. That's not cool. Doc's not been on in a while. Is he okay? Yeah, he's in the Everbloom. Why'd you miss that interrupt? Homie's in the Everbloom. Oh, we had a full reset there. I didn't notice. I was in the Everbloom. Nope. Why did the shaman die? Ah, he's in the Everbloom. Wipe back into the Everbloom.
3, 2, 1.
What happened with that mob? He got bolstered into the Everbloom. Woo!
Watch your step.
Three, two, one.
And that acid brush hits hard.
Watch your step.
Well, it's the same pull we had at the start of the dungeon, but without all of our buffs. Without all of our cooldowns, rather. Tells me people's gonna die.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I 100% would support that, Bradley. I would. Having a bit more of an indication. I try to stay on her tail. Giggity. Because I've noticed that she doesn't do a lot of complete 360 or 180s. It's true, it's not meant to be fully dodgeable, but gosh darn, does it hit hard for something that's not meant to be fully dodgeable. Wow. That is... That's a lot of damage.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Like I say, I try to stick on her tail. Again, giggity.
Watch your step.
Because she rarely does a full 180. But if it's just me and the warriors here, guess what? She gonna do that 180.
Watch your step. Break line.
Yeah, Dremakus, I tend to agree.
3, 2, 1.
No, Hank, can you, thank you. Oh, Hank's dead. But we saved it.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I can bust. Now, maybe I shouldn't have dropped that hammer in the middle of combat, but... Oh, Amanda, thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you for your support, my friend. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Interrupt.
A Merry Christmas and a happy 2024 to you as well. Oof. I accidentally ran over one of those little balls. That's never good.
Break line. Shockwave. Interrupt. 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 Shockwave. Interrupt.
All of that chaos makes really good sense if once you're used to it.
Earth and fire, heed my call.
Merry Christmas, Cup, and wishing you a fantastic 2024.
They could get rid of one noise in the game.
Watch your step. Knocking back.
I do like that that knocked me out of the entangled, though. Oh well, the spelling error was kind of humorous, honestly. So it's all in.
Watch your step.
So it's all for the good.
Knocking back. Watch your step.
2, 1.
Break off.
Dang it. Use my stinky bright potion because we have a long way to go.
Pulling in. Run.
Exactly.
2.
We're all fans of World of Warcraft, and we're ecstatic about it. Doesn't have to be a spelling error. Yeah, somebody stood in the big void circle.
Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I love laughing at myself. You can never take yourself too seriously. That's...
Crowd control.
2, 1.
Run. Crowd control. Crowd control.
Oh, yeah. Storming made this very fun last week.
Run.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control. Interrupt.
Always seems like there's an affix that makes the bosses a lot harder and an affix that makes the trash a lot harder, regardless of whether it's
2, 1.
Run.
Fortified or tyrannical.
Run. Run.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
'Tis crowd control to Major Cop.
Crowd control.
Pump those deeps, you see. You got ads to destroy, so they don't bolster themselves.
Attack totem.
3, 2, 1.
Break line. Keep moving.
You know, with swirlies on the ground, there's a time to be brave and tactical and move as little as possible, and there's a time to just
Attack
yeet.
totem. Break line. Keep moving. Attack totem.
It's not that I didn't actually realize it was that, it's that I didn't care. Mine makes more sense. Throne of Tides. The Throne of Tides.
Forgive me. I have grown too weak to be of any assistance.
Break line of sight.
I am weary. You must carry on without me. I shall take my leave once my strength has returned.
Yeah, I believe so, Dremakus. Like, that's why I use Diffuse Magic when it hits me. I'm assuming it's going back onto him because it's a... I do decent damage on that fight.
Interrupt.
Atal'Dazar. So far, so good. We haven't had any disbands. That's always good. We haven't been able to get into any 20s, so we've been doing 19s, but... That's how it be sometimes, you know? I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong. Not sure what my phone just said, but...
Interrupt.
2, 1.
Great Lion.
It picked up on the fact that I said, oops, my mistake. I think is what it picked up on. Yeah, no, it picked up on me saying I could very easily be wrong. And tried to help me out with ways that I could fix being wrong.
Great Lion. Interrupt. Interrupt.
I could swear the one that was marked with the skull has just changed.
3, 2, 1.
Great Lion.
The beast has returned. It must not pollute my waters. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, assuming no catastrophe, we should upgrade this.
As I purify these waters, the servants of
Target you.
will surely be stirred. Beware. My waters are cleansed. Drink in
AoE
their power.
incoming. Target you.
3, 2, 1.
Great Ryan.
The waters are cleansed. Drink in their
AOE
power.
incoming.
Their filthiness stings me.
In the ear bloom. Yeah, hopefully nobody winds up in the ear bloom.
Target you.
Or the Everbloom even.
Great Ryan.
The waters are
Phase
cleansed.
2.
Drink in them. Behold the power of pure water.
Thank you. Let's throw my Bone Dust Druid Ozumat.
My realm has at last been cleansed.
Yeah. That was fun. That was indeed quite fun. Okay, let's put that in the spreadsheet. That was a Throne of Totems. 19. And that was +1. +1. With a warrior and a druid. And me, a warrior, and a shaman. Thrown to the Everbloom. Wait, why did Cop die right before the easiest part of the fight? Yeah, he was in the Everbloom.
Like you. Many farewells.
It's a great Kodoyak. Yep, chilling with the great Kodoyak. This is kind of screwed up. Let's reload. Okay, pre-made groups, dungeons. Okay, we need War Mode, Anno Domini, Don't Hate the Player, and Rise Up, Rise Up, Rise Up the Power, Rise Up the Glory. Urzon's Rise. Excellent. My least favorite. Well, the one that kind of has my number is a better way to put it. Oh, Morchi. How many times will you kill me today, Morchi? How many times?
The infinite DragonFlight has already infiltrated the Timeways.
Yeah, me too, man. Rise up, rise up. Yeah, if we can get this one completed, I think I'm going to call it a stream because I'm starting to get a headache again. Really, we only need one more key to finish out our vault, and then tomorrow we go hardcore 20s. Regardless of how we do it, we go hardcore 20s. Because then it's not about the vault anymore, it's about getting those portals. I have something of a quandary, though. I'm trying to decide whether I should pretend not to understand the evoker's name, or whether I should report the evoker for their name. Because I really, really want to report them for their name, but I don't want to admit that I understand the reference. Just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna type in. Yeah, me either, Jimmo. I just thought it was something definitely offensive. Come on, Faxi. You know darn well that that's a reference to porn. Dang it! Now I just admitted I knew what it was. Ugh! Curses. Look, if you're gonna call yourself Pornhub or X-Hamster as a World of Warcraft character name, I'm sorry, but you're asking for the report. Even if you don't think it's offensive because it's a porn website name, it's a copyright issue too. Right, like Dremiku's points out. There are multiple layers of why that is probably not a good name to be having. Is that you as a demon hunter, Dremiku's? Did you sneak into my keys again? Yeah, no, I saw that too. And I agree with you. But at least I can pretend in my head that he's talking about filling up a car with gasoline. Honestly, Faxi, it depends. For me, it depends on how egregious it is. And sure, you know what? Maybe I'm more sensitive right now because I've got the flu. And my filters are low. So maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have reported that person for that name. But that's just where my level of filters is right now. And heck, if you're right and I'm wrong, Blizzard will do nothing. And who cares? But if Blizzard agrees with me and dude has to change his name, then dude has to change his name. There is no downside to reporting something like that. If you're being too sensitive, Blizzard does nothing. If you're not, then the name gets changed. It's literally 100% a win-win. But I get you what you're saying.
When are we? No. This can't be right. The Infinites changed the true timeline.
Watch your step.
This can't be happening. If Murazan exists, that means Nostormo. No. No. We can fix this.
Interrupt.
We have to get back to the time waves.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Like I say, I'm probably being oversensitive, and I can
AOE incoming.
fully admit that.
AOE incoming. Watch your
It's just that's where my, like I say, that's where my current level of sensitivity is at.
Interrupt. AOE incoming. Watch your
2,
Great One. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Watch your AOE incoming.
Yeah, I could see where these guys would be fun with bolstering.
Watch your
That's because they all do some kind of AoE.
AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Watch your AOE incoming.
Well, I was talking about... originally, I was talking about the Evoker.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
But, as Faxi pointed out, the priest's name is definitely worse.
3, 2, 1.
Crowd control. Grapevine.
As I said, Faxi, I could easily just be being oversensitive, and I can own that.
Interrupt. Charging. Move. Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine. Crowd control.
Like I said, it's been a weird week.
Charging. Move. Interrupt.
I... No, no, no. I don't want to be in the big sand bubble.
Crowd control.
3, 2, 1.
Interrupt. Charging. Move. Crowd control. Charging. Move. Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine. Crowd control. Charging. Move.
You know what I think it was, too, is I was... Oh, I don't want to be in the sand bubble. Help!
Crowd control.
Help the WindWalker! Help the WindWalker! I mean, why would you help the WindWalker? There's DPS to be done. Let the WindWalker die. Why not?
Crowd control. Crowd control. Charging. Move.
Okay, time to refocus.
I have many
Seriously,
wares.
time to refocus.
Good fortune to our friends.
Charging. Move. Interrupt.
Tyr is fighting for the infinite? No! This isn't right!
For too long, I was bound by the shackles of the Titans. Now my mind is open to infinite possibilities. But your path ends here. You cannot stop what is infinite.
Son of a devil.
Help, sir.
Divided, you fall.
Shockwave.
Behold your annihilation.
Watch your feet.
My blows are infinite.
Shockwave.
Behold your annihilation.
Break line.
Oh, that was funny. Boop. Boop, boop. Oh, I see you there, Candies. You're not getting to that pillar.
This future. Feel the horrors yet to pass.
Break line. Shockwave.
Behold your annihilation. My strike is true.
Help, sir.
Tyr just decided he didn't want the Windwalker in the fight and thought, I'll just hit him with my big old hammer and that'll be it for him.
Infinites grant me strength.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
I will protect this future. Feel the horrors yet to pass.
Break line. Help, sir.
You are weak. My strike is true.
Watch your feet. Shockwave.
Behold your annihilation. My blows are immune. Cannot change. What is?
Maybe it's just because I desire to do tank keys with Metro again. I'm just like making myself the tank. Yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking back to when Metro was teaching me to tank.
Watch your step.
Our vision shall come to pass.
3, 2, 1.
I do like that Tyr was wearing a Santa hat, though.
AOE incoming.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
AOE incoming.
You're a mean and nasty Yeti. You stole our guy named Metzen and you stole all the presents, Mr. Grinch.
An infinite army might slow us down a bit. Time to get speedy.
We're gonna do it again at some point. Oh. Oh, come on, Dremik. Who's your demon hunter? You don't need a healer.
The time ways are ours.
Thanks, thanks for coming for that one, Drimikus. Much appreciated.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Okay. Oh boy, okay. I didn't even see when he DC'd, so I can't really fault the guy for disbanding it when the healer DCs. Demon Hunter, Holy Priest, me, a Druid, and Nog. Oh, versus the dragon. Okay. Either way, I'm not gonna fault the dude for leaving when the healer DCs like that. So, May, Lightning's Blade. The healer came back. See, if he'd have just waited. Oh yeah, for sure, Jimmo. The timers are very loose. Yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what, though? I'm in a weird mood. Rather than doing keys where I'm overly sensitive about people's names. Let's go kill the Grinch. Yeah, if the Libra was a key holder too, then not entirely up to them, right? That is the one thing, you know, if the key holder decides, well, I don't want to continue, you should respect that. I'm very much in a Wintervale mood, so I'm going to go pick up the quest. And then we're going to kill the Grinch. We're going to see if I get that Drake customization. Well, as I was saying before, I was about to start saying before everything kind of fell apart there, I think there was, it was early this morning, because I've been up for a while, and somebody, I can't remember who, in Metro's Discord linked a name that I found really offensive. And I was like, so it was in the back of my head. The whole idea of like reporting for a name being offensive was in the back of my head. So I was probably a little bit oversensitive for that, for sure. So I appreciate the sensitivity check, Faxi. If you're still here, I appreciate that. I do. And by the way, as always, when you are on the Deep Run tram, it is the law that you must dance. I don't know who these scofflaws are who aren't dancing, but they be breaking the law. All passengers must dance. I've also been made shiny and translucent. No, no, no. Paxi taught me I should not be reporting for silly things, so... But they are breaking the law. What's this?
I got what you need!
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Glad I could help! Keep it real! Hurry back!
What's on your mind?
It's a fast way to get there. That's it. I just remembered it. I just remembered it. Only really works because I'm a monk. But if I had my Hearthstone off cooldown, it would work too. Where are you at? Borealis. We're heading to Borealis. This is the quick way. I want to remind you, this is the quick way to get to the Alterac Mountains. I'm going to Borealis. Now, somewhere around here should be a portal. It should take me to the Highlands.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Well, that screwed me over. Let's see. Exodar, Ironforge. Just gonna go to Ironforge and take the flight path. I tried to get all fancy. Oh, I don't want to swim in the lava.
Great to meet you. Be good.
Go to Refugi Point. Just gonna reload because it's not showing any of the quests that I have marked. There we go. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, I remember those days, Amanda, for sure. I was mostly Horde in those days, so I used to take the Zeppelin to Undercity and take the Bird to Arathi, or rather to Alterac. Well, who's to say what's right? In my heart of hearts, I'm a Horde. I've been a Horde for too long, but I do like some of the Alliance stuff. I will say that for sure. Alliance leveling is certainly a little bit nicer, at least at the start. It's Refugi Point. Let's head towards Crush Ridge Hold. Can't believe that portal wasn't open. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Amanda. Like the Torrent starting area is absolutely perfect. I really like the story in Stone Talon. And the Undead, the Forsaken, those first 3 zones, they just all go together so bloody well. See? We didn't even have to kill the Grinch. Just had to get here when the presents were lootable and Metzen was freed. Yeah, it's just how it, Brad. Just how I planned it. Now let's go and see if we got those Drake customizations, even though I will never use them because I don't customize my Drake. Why? What's with the PvP being enabled? Why? No, why? I did nothing. I moused over some horde. Don't know why that would be enough to enable my PvP. Why? Nope, not slash reload, slash dance. Someone's calling my phone from Bazao. I've never heard of Bazao before, but figured I would screen it. All I did was loot a present and walk over and talk to Metzen. Bingo. Actually, I am absolutely convinced that every person who plays this game has one add-on that's not actually useful. It's just 100% for giggles. And I actually have an add-on that every time one of my auctions sells, it says, Bazinga. Plays that audio clip from The Big Bang Theory.
What's up? Glad I could help. Keep it real. Right back. Glad I could help. Great to meet you. Watch your back. Off with you.
Okay. Huh. I didn't know you could get gear. I mean, if that was a mythic level trinket, that would be insanely overpowered. Look at that. Increases all of your secondary stats. Whew. But we didn't get the Drake customization. Yeah, it's still not going to be better at 450 than my 489 trinket. But yeah, you're entirely correct. It's not bad for alts. Okay. Now that we've got that one done, let's see. What the heck? War mode. Anno Domini. Don't hate the player. Rise. Because Cop is dead. Let's do one more. Assuming we can get into one more. Lots of Dark Art Thickets in Murazon's Rise. That one is a key of a Windwalker, so we'll leave that one alone. This whole only being able to queue for 5 keys thing is needs to change, I think. It's needlessly restrictive, in my opinion. That I'd be happy with that, Jimmo. I really would. Got a Windwalker in it already. And there might be Bradley. I mean, it is a massively multiplayer game, right? So... yeah, there might be something that harkens back to when, you know, the LFG tool was originally put in back in Wrath of the Lich King that's preventing more instances of you queuing for things. Either way, I think it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. Atal'Dazar. That'll be a fun one. Head to Atal'Dazar. I've seen a lot of different routes in this place, so it'd be interesting to see which way the tank goes. Interesting, Jimmo. Will that piece of loot drop? All signs point to yes. Well, I've died a lot on the left side. I ain't even gonna front about that.
Aye, this is the place. I can feel the power of these relics deep in
Some of
the
these things here have
bones.
killed me a lot.
Of course, we're
But
not the only ones drawn here by them.
You are too late, outsiders. The temple belongs to my master now. Soon, Zul will awaken Dazar. Then the Troll Empire will rise again.
especially with bolstering, the left going left is kind of risky to me, but
May your feet find good trails.
kill the totem first, always.
Interrupt.
run out.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
This is a weird route.
Influence.
That's what I thought, but I'm never gonna criticize the tank for his route. How a tank chooses to pull is how a tank chooses to pull. None of my business. Yeah, everything. Yeah, as long as it works, who cares, right?
3, 2, 1.
I'm just kind of handcuffed because I don't know where to use my CDs. Because I'm not sure what and where he's pulling.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I would tend to agree about the on CD thing, but when he's pulling 3 mobs at a time.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Phase 2.
You die with me!
Watch your feet.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet. Break ground. In front. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. In front.
3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet. In front. Watch your feet.
Master, gonna build me again.
Boltal, in pieces again? No matter. I can rebuild him. But when you die, there will be no coming back.
Grapevine. Complete.
So the question of the hour is, does his route include the mini-boss in the center here? I'm sure at some point his route will include Razan.
Charging. Move.
Nope.
Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
Breakdown. Charging. Move. Watch your
Dynamite!
Charging. Move. Watch your step. Charging. Move. Watch your step.
I have the feeling that his route is about to include Razan, given where we're going. JJ Walker. Dynamite!
Find shelter.
Now, is this line of sight? Well, apparently that was line of sight.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow! Oh, there might have been a reason why he was avoiding Razan.
Many deals for a friend of the Rumbles. Like you.
I'm not even sure how that all went south, but it did. Well, yeah, but that's not supposed to target the tank. At least it's not supposed to prefer the tank. And it didn't bite him first. It, like, bit the other one and then bit the tank.
Find shelter.
They died in rapid succession. Yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah. What you doing there, buddy?
Find shelter.
Yeah, and that's the other pally dead again. Got 8. Got Et.
Find shelter.
Three, two, one.
And that's a tank dead. Now, hiding behind the thing ain't gonna help you if you got pursuit on you. And we've got no battle reses, so once pursuit ends, I'm about to get Et. Huh.
Three.
Somehow I got feared even though Razan isn't... Oh, because this dude brought a Sky Screamer with him. That's how I got feared.
Influence.
Oh look, there's 2 Sky Screamers here now. One of them's got aggro on me. Dear Metro, there I was trying to get one last key in for the day.
Three, two, one.
Find shelter.
Look at, there's already like 3 raptors up. No, I was mistaken. It's 2. No, now there's 3. Now there's 3 raptors. I was just being premature. And the tank's about to die again.
Find shelter. Run.
Three, two, one.
Break run.
He's pursuing me. And now he's not. Tells me this tank is having a bad day. This tank just is having a bad day.
Find shelter.
And we've already got a raptor up.
2, 1.
Break run.
And the healer's dead.
3, 2, 1.
Break run. Find shelter.
Let's see. See if this is LOS enough. Nope. Got feared.
Run.
And dear Metro, all I wanted was one more key for the day.
Find shelter.
Then I went and did this Atal 19. The tank had a really weird route. Turns out his route was predicated on the fact that he was really bad at Razan. This is a really hilarious part about this is he might actually kill it here.
Find shelter.
Well, who's he pursuing now? Is he pursuing somebody who's actually going to get away? He's pursuing the tank. So the other two have free DPS going. Did he catch the tank? Oh, he got the tank. Look at that health. Kill him quick, boys.
Razan was a powerful Loa. Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice for Zul.
Interrupt. Break run. Interrupt. Break run.
aim for the gold, but you will leave behind your bones.
Collapse.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Take damage.
Corruption be purified.
Collapse.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Take damage.
Be purified.
Thanks, Amanda. Glad to hear it.
Great run. Collapse.
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Take damage.
Be purified. Cleansed. My thanks for killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
I'm glad to hear that you love it. It's kind of how I feel about WindWalker too, you know?
Impressive. You made it farther than I thought, but I will still be drinking your blood.
Yeah, we got no shot at upgrading this, but we should finish it. Assuming this tank is better at Yasma than he is at Razan.
I have many wares.
Dazar will awaken soon, but you will not live to see it.
Run
Let
out.
your soul be shattered.
Watch your step. Great run. Run out.
I will tear your soul apart.
Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
Great run. Watch your feet.
What in the? Look, I'm the WindWalker here, tank. You're not the one who should be going back and forth with crazy patterns.
Watch your step.
Oh, sure. Now you bloodlust. Was probably not up before.
Watch your step. Run
Let your
out.
soul be shattered.
17.5 seconds left. We upgraded that with 17.5 seconds left. Whew. Exactly, Bradley. Exactly. I was certain that we were going to come in over time, but wow.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Okay. Let's put that one in the spreadsheet. That was an Atal'Dazar. 19. Upgrade +1. Paladin Dix Priest. Me, a shaman, and a paladin. Alright, so we got done what we needed to get done today. We got our 3 vault slots. So tomorrow will be no more feral druid footing around. We go for 20s and only 20s tomorrow. We don't compromise in any way, shape, or form. We only go for 20s. And we're going to see if we can't get ourselves some portals. So I am exhausted, my friends. Thank you so much for all the support and for hanging out with me and, you know, still being here even though I'm not the most reliable streamer on the face of the planet. So you guys take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.